I also remember that it was a time, for me, I was a young feminist. And that also was very exciting. And I'd been a feminist since the age of about 11. I went to a school where all my teachers had suddenly become feminists. And so and the school I went to was the school which hosted the first feminist conference in this country. So all these women suddenly became members of groups where they were going to these consciousness-raising groups, and my teachers passed that on to me. And so they'd show us films called things like Take It Like a Man, Ma'am, which had all the sort of roles reversed, which at the time was quite something, where the men were doing all the things that women were supposed to do. So I was a feminist. I was going to these consciousness-raising groups. I was thinking about my role as a woman. I was very interested in the whole thing of androgyny and all this kind of thing, which found its way into one of my plays. But at the same time, there was another exciting development, which was that a lot of women writers were coming to the fore, women's histories were being rediscovered, and black women writers were starting to become actually very fashionable. In America, in particular, so Toni Morrison and Alice Walker. So it made you think, as a young black woman, that there was an outlet for the things that you might want to say yourself. So those were the two things that, for me as a young woman, were going on. And I suppose those are things that still define me. I'm still a feminist, and still excited by that, yes.